Platform racing is my favorite game series of all time. You can create your own levels and play them online with random people or friends. And so much of my time in middle school was dedicated to making levels in Platform Racing 2. Unfortunately, my account was hacked in 2013 and they deleted all of those levels, so I can't really show you those. However, so much of my time in high school was dedicated to making levels in Platform Racing 3. And yeah, that game shut down in 2015, so you're not seeing those either. The game actually let you share these levels to Facebook, but beyond some vague descriptions I gave, those are all long gone. Thankfully, Platform Racing 3 was given a fan-made revival in 2015, and this one's still around. If you want to play the game, here's a link. I know this sounds like a fake virus URL, but I swear this is just a funny video game. Nearly every level I've made since 2015 is still intact, so before some disaster destroys all of them again, I wanted to show them off, preserve them for future generations to look back and say, hey, these are pretty bad. Now, we're not going to be playing any of my roller levels today, though. If you don't know what a roller is, these are all like 40 minutes long at shortest, and they're all basically the same thing. I also already made a full documentary covering the history of roller levels, so go watch that if you desperately need to know what a roller rummy Ratatouille is. Joining me today are IceThatsCool, a platform racing veteran, and Candyman106, aka Ryan, who's played this game like once prior to this. Also, DecadeDecaf, aka Cadence, shows up like halfway through. It's gaming time. Okay, so this is the first level.
I forget how to play.
This is my first level, Thing World, from 2015. This was just meant as like a test level when Reborn first released, so it's very basic.
I forgot about this.
I forgot it does this.
Wait, oh shoot.
There's a funny section at the end where if you miss this teleport block, you fall and land on top of the finish, you get stuck there, and you can't finish the level. Absolutely incredible level design. We're off to a great start.
It's simply embarrassing. I would never fall for that one.
Never.
You did.
No, I don't remember that
a minute ago.
I don't remember that happening.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it didn't happen. Poorly made DM. This is a deathmatch style level where you have to attack players until you're the only one left alive. It was a good opportunity to teach Ryan how the deathmatch mode works, but this is another very bad test level, so let's move on. Like the level, by the way.
I'll like it when I win.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Back in the early days of Reborn, people would get disconnected from the servers very frequently, and would get this screen with Fred the Giant Cactus. So I decided to make a joke level based on it. I guess this was my first real attempt at making a level, but the layout still isn't good. It's very easy to spam lasers with no consequences.
I did okay there.
You did pretty good. Proud of you.
I almost killed Ice.
You'll get the hang of it, don't worry.
Don't laugh, Ice, I did!
I was really on the brink of death there.
You were like halfway down.
Begging for my life.
This one's just called Buy, and I don't have any memory of making it. Oh, okay, we have options here.
Ooh, tortoise head!
Oh, actually, you need... Oh, Ice won already. Sorry, you don't get the prize.
What happened? This is the whole thing?
It's the whole thing. Shortly after the original iconic Get Freddick's deathmatch, I decided to make a much larger sequel. And this one uses reflector blocks that bounce bullets back, which has always been one of my favorite gimmicks in PR3.
I really like these blocks here that spell out Tad Tag.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. Where is that?
Yeah.
Tad, did you disconnect?
I did definitely disconnect. The game is frozen for me right now. Yep, okay, there's... I got Fredded on the Fred level, so that's pretty funny. And now it's time for my magnum opus, Nutrition DM. An arena full of floating fruits and vegetables, with a white background that blends in with the laser gun so you can't see when you're getting shot at. It's cool in concept. The avocado seed reflects bullets, that's funny.
Alright, stop. I give up, stop.
This is our foolproof strategy.
Are you just gonna have, like, me chasing Ryan around the map as, like, the background footage?
No.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. As I'm like, talking about my creative process behind the level, I'm just gonna have you chasing him for 5 minutes.
Ah, not the safety net!
This one is called Ugliest DM Ever. Yeah, it sure is.
What is this? Butter?
Yeah, sure. This is a bad level. Make sure you give it a like.
Ted, during your video, you need to have like an advertisement just asking people to like your levels. Like instead of advertising your website or something, it's like, be right back. Please like my PR3 levels.
You know what? IceThatsCool is right. We're gonna take a short break. Stay tuned for more PR3. Waffle Temple is a big temple made out of waffles. I'm really good at writing scripts if you couldn't tell. But that doesn't give it enough credit. There's also syrup that you can swim in. I do promise my levels eventually get better.
This level just makes me want a Bronco trolley.
This level makes me want to not play it. Ancient Temple DM is bad, but I really did try hard on this one. I remember being really proud of it back then. I put in a bunch of falling boulders and shooting arrows to really give it an ancient temple feel.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. No. No.
Go back up.
Next up is the greatest level of my platform racing career. Forest Maze. This level's not finished. We can't do anything here.
Oh my god, Pikachu, Mega Man, Boo, Shrek.
8-Bit Battles is based on a level I made in the original Platform Racing 3, although this one's a lot smaller than the old version.
Stop shooting me, I want to look at the Mega Mans.
Everyone's been camping at Shrek this entire time.
Shrek is where the cool kids
Pizza,
play.
no!
Pizza!
I want to look at Shrek. Oh,
Pizza.
I can look at Shrek now.
You can look at Shrek in peace. It's like death scene from Breaking Bad. And you just like die in front of the Shrek.
Oh, I haven't seen that
Spoilers.
yet.
Oh. Ah, that's okay. You'll forget.
He was actually right. I watched Breaking Bad and completely forgot he spoiled it in this. Apparently waiting half a year to edit this video was a good thing. This is a remake of a level from Platform Racing 2, and I didn't even make the original level, I just thought it would be funny to port into PR3. And I still stand by that. This is a pretty goofy level, it's very big, there's a lot of just dumb stuff. Nothing too interesting happened here, but it's alright. This is a remake of another PR2 deathmatch that I didn't make, recreated in PR3. The fun gimmick of this one is that it only has swords and is also massive, so you can easily drag this game on for ages. I stopped remaking PR2 levels for a while after this, it's kind of a boring one. Volcanic Panic was made after code blocks were introduced, which allowed you to code weird new things for blocks to do. In this case, I made a lava block that kills you instantly if you touch it.
What? Is lava an instant death?
It is. Platform Racing 3 has a single-player campaign where you can race through quickly and try to get the gold medal time, and I was not a fan of many of those levels, and this is a level I made poking fun at some of the more annoying elements in the levels chosen. Nothing too interesting in this one. I'm just now realizing that I made a lot of deathmatches, but it makes sense, that was the most popular mode. Why would anyone play the racing mode in platform racing? That's just silly. Anyway, I was pretty proud of Forest Temple DM back in the day. I really liked the look of these castle bricks, and it was one of the few deathmatches that I made that was mostly pretty playable. I think the biggest issue is that I didn't make the water transparent, so you can't see yourself or anyone else while swimming.
You know what? While we're pausing, I'm just gonna get water.
Okay.
No, do that after. I'm gonna get water.
Ryan, get. Oh, you won!
I won!
You won! He was getting water. Yeah.
I won by cheating.
Like
basically.
the level. You won. Like the level, please.
What a dirty trick.
Art DM was a pretty basic level, nothing too special gameplay-wise, but I drew a lot of funny characters here based on some of my comics, so that makes it slightly more interesting, I guess. There's a cool octopus, or a squid. A basic deathmatch with a muscular burger man is better than a basic deathmatch without one, that's all I'm saying. Oh, here's a really important level to put in this video.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Ad break here, ad break here.
Right in the bottom right, you just see, be right back.
We'll be right back. Hey, make sure you go to the place that the thing says. You see it? You see it in front of me? Go to that. Jungle Deathmatch Remake by FlashRock25 was one of the most popular levels in early Reborn. I decided to make a much worse version of the level by slightly shifting some of the blocks around, and it's very, very easy to get permanently stuck. Oh no.
I know exactly what happened, Tad.
I had to say those 2 words. You knew exactly where I was, what was going on.
Ryan, get up here.
Oh yeah, no, Ryan, you're absolutely stuck. There's no way out of there.
Oh, not even this way?
Nope.
Is this just a broken level?
Yes.
Oh, that's a more advanced way to get stuck.
Yeah, that's... Following the tradition of making a level worse, I took Mick Jumbo's Reflection Deathmatch. And rather than making bullets reflect straight back, I made it so they bounce in random directions. It's terrible to play, but also very funny. The best strategy here is to just not even bother attacking anybody, and just wait for everyone else to accidentally kill themselves. So I don't make race levels very often, but I did make a short race based on the characters from Comic Cat, a webcomic that I made. There's a link in the description if you want to read it. I think I made this level with campaign in mind, and used a lot of newer features to make some cool gimmicks. Unfortunately for Ryan, this level proved to be a bit too difficult.
Get through!
I don't know how you are stuck. I don't know.
It's 1 block wide.
I'm also stuck apparently. I'm just in knockback forever.
It did say 1 player.
I don't know what's happened to me here. I guess okay, I'm gonna see where Ryan's at. He doesn't. It's the PR3 head glitch. He doesn't know how to do. The platform racing head glitch is one of the most well-known mechanics in PR history. Appearing in both PR2 and PR3, if you line up your jumps so your head goes through the top block, you can manage to jump through spaces that you normally couldn't get through. As platform racing veterans, this is common knowledge to me in Ice, but for somebody who's never played platform racing before, you gotta jump. Alright, so your head has to go like through the first block a little bit. You gotta start from back. Forest Temple was the other level I tried to make for campaign. This one uses a lot of the new code block mechanics, and recycles the blocks from both Forest Temple DM, Ancient Temple, and Volcanic Panic.
I'm trying to do that stupid head glitch.
Oh, the PR3 head glitch.
Why is this? This isn't a real mechanic. This is just.
It is.
Like,
It has been a mechanic.
It's an accident.
It's been a mechanic since 2008. Every level uses it.
It doesn't even work properly because it's not meant. Because it wasn't meant to be a real feature.
It does work properly.
The PR3 head glitch is older than half the people watching this video.
The PR3 head glitch is literally older than PR3 because it was in PR2.
Doesn't matter how old it is.
This level's awesome, and I can't believe Icy gave this a bad score when campaign judging.
Why I can't get it to freaking work?
It's so bad.
This level's awesome. What are you talking about?
I can't get this stupid head thing to
See,
work.
listen to how much fun Ryan is having. It's a great level. He's having a good time, and so am I.
Why isn't this working?
Because you're bad. Oh, maybe this level's impossible.
How do you do the freaking head thing?
This is why I gave your level a bad score, Ted.
Okay, maybe that's justified then.
I must buy
the beefcake.
a number F beefcake.
Here we are at the beefcake
Beefcake stare. Hello, is that tail thing?
No, it's not tail thing.
Hey, beefcake. Yeah, I see it is mine now. I'm in to eat your beefcake. That is mine now. I stay it.
Stole it, I think.
Stole it. Oh my god.
Help me steal beefcake. It is actually mine, okay? This does give off tail thing vibes. In December 2020, we hosted a 5-minute Among Us level jam, based on hit game Among Us. Basically, we had 5 minutes to make a level based on the game. I created this not knowing that the blocks I was using were actually inactive, so this is barely playable, with only a few blocks that you can actually stand on. And believe it or not, this was one of the more playable levels from that jam. Have I ever made a good level in my life? We've not played a single fun level yet. We've been here for like an hour. I don't. It started to hit me that I've wasted years of my life on PR3, and I have nothing to show for it.
I remember playing this before too. This was hosted, and it took ages.
It's awful. Thank you for putting me out of my misery. Let's hope, please, a good level.
It's Nutrition DM, but awesome. I'm here now. I learned about what this video was like 5 minutes ago.
Nutrition DM was an extremely beloved and iconic level, but the white background made it really hard to see bullets. So years later, I made Nutrition DM, but awesome. The only difference is that you can see when you're getting shot at now. So awesome. Welcome to Coolest Deathmatch Ever. This is a bunch of random blocks that I threw around randomly with a scribble background. You know, I went into this thinking it would be really fun to replay my old levels. No. Cotton Candy Clouds has a bunch of different item boxes with guns that shoot in different directions. The top of the tower has guns that shoot down, the bottom has guns that shoot up, and there's regular guns that shoot forward. It's very chaotic, and I think I could have made it more clear which boxes give what guns, but it's pretty fun.
Which one shoots down, green? Yeah.
Honestly, I made this level and I couldn't tell you. Do I explain, Baby Tad? Do I provide context for this?
No. How do you explain this? There is no explaining it.
That would be like trying to explain perplexing. You just can't.
Okay, I'm gonna try to give context for this one. There's this video of me dancing on Guam as a baby. Like a year or two ago, I posted this screenshot from it, and everyone thinks this looks like a creepypasta image. Baby Tad being some kind of ancient evil has been a running joke for a while now, and I made this level inspired by it. And honestly, this is actually one of my better levels. I also selected the Crying Baby song for this one. Yes, there is a song in this game that prominently features crying babies as an instrument.
I don't want the bow and arrow.
Nudie needs to stop camping. It's dragging out the video.
Maybe make less death matches past Tad.
Wow.
Why would you make less death matches?
That's the only mode that gets played.
That's
Whenever a race is hosted in tournament, everyone gets so mad.
Ryan, you should make a level. I would love to see what you would make in platform racing.
I can't make shit.
No, that hasn't stopped me, clearly.
That's like an upside. If you
I can't even make a Ben 10 Alien Force game creator level.
Why do I keep getting the bow?
That was pretty Ryan core of you to say.
What?
In old PR3, there were levels called block shops. You could display all of your custom blocks and people could trade you for them. I made a block shop that was also a deathmatch. The best part of this one is using rockets so you can free the blocks and actually interact with them. This one also gets very chaotic. Here we are at the sequel to one of my most iconic levels. This is Nutrition DM 2. What's cool about this one is that each food has different weapons and gimmicks. So the giant celery tower has arrows and grenades, the pear has vanish blocks and phase guns so you can camp with the top hat, the watermelon is full of water like in the old one, but now has guns that shoot upwards, the dragon fruit is bouncy with powerful guns, the pumpkin lets you make pumpkin bombs, the coconut reflects bullets, and the avocado is home to many classic weapons. My favorite is the apple, where you can spawn this little guy.
Holy freaking crap! Is that Lifonzo?
I don't disagree with people, but I think it is very funny seeing people like so upset over Halo's existence.
I don't think I think it's a fun hack.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm becoming one of those people.
Why is there an alien? What?
I blame Master Chief.
No, restart. He didn't know what the hat did. He didn't know the alien hat. Okay, restart this one. Back in 2010, I briefly got one of my friends from school into Platform Racing 2 for a time. They made a handful of levels and then quit playing after like 2 months. The level's so much fun became kind of a running joke for a while where we would try to get people to play it. And at one point, we even got this level to #1 on the all-time best. These levels are all super simple, but I thought that 12 years later, it would be funny to remake these in PR3 all on a single map. I even added a leaderboard to encourage speedrunning these decade-old PR2 levels, and it was actually somewhat popular for a bit.
Okay, I definitely remember this now. This is bullshit.
Okay, no, go left, go left. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, quick question. Did y'all play He Wario in the last half, or do I get to join for He Wario?
I'm sorry, that was in the last half.
No!
How are you going backwards?
What do you mean?
Wait,
this is the only way to go!
No!
No, it isn't.
You should change the name to Rocco Watches Idiots, and also Expert Gamer Candyman106 play PR3.
Oh, true.
OMG.
Expert gamer.
OMG,
Just
Rocco
cuts to like the
background.
previous round.
Rocco watches idiots play PR3. This is probably my best level. It's a pretty basic deathmatch, but there's a lot of open space and not a lot of places to camp. This one gets very hectic with a lot of players. Plus, my cat Rocco is hanging out in the background watching the game. Autumn Treetops is pretty much what it sounds like. There's some falling leaves, some bees on the outside that hurt you, and the only item available is the bow, because the sound it makes sorta sounds like leaves crunching.
This is just like Maple Treeway from Mario Kart.
I think that was actually, like, part of the inspiration, because that is, like, my favorite Mario Kart level.
It's no Waluigi's pinball.
Okay,
Platform Racing 1620.
I feel like I'm in the minority.
Okay.
I don't like Waluigi pinball. I think it's so boring.
I like pinball.
Wow.
Hold on,
Wait, in
hold on.
Mario Kart?
DS is my favorite game. Most of my favorites are from DS. I like pinball. It is not my favorite. My favorite is DK Pass.
But I really liked Wario's Gold Mine.
That's a good
That
one.
one's awesome.
You're just wrong, Tad, because Waluigi's Pinball has Waluigi in the name. It's Waluigi's level. That makes it the best level.
Wario's
Yeah,
better.
no, anything that has Wario or Waluigi.
No.
Wario is so much better than Waluigi. Wario's funnier.
No.
Wario's so
agree
much.
with that.
Wario's so cool.
No. La 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 la
Okay,
la la.
hang on. Hang on. Let me
Whoa, I can't hear you.
let me say this. There is not a single PR3 level called He Waluigi. That's all I'm saying.
That means nothing.
The long-awaited sequel, Get Friddick to DM3. Making bad levels had come really far in the past few years of PR3. We have blocks that lower all of your stats to 1, blocks that move around really fast and hurt you, and most importantly, blocks that when touched, will instantly crash your game, giving you the Fred error message that the series was originally inspired by. This is truly the peak of Fred the Giant Cactus disconnection levels.
Something to realize is that like 90% of the Platform Racing 3 like not Reborn discography was made entirely by like 11 and 12-year-olds.
Can we pause? What the fuck is happening?
Fitness program takes place in a gym and only has swords. There are some treadmills, some bouncy punching bags, yoga balls. Remember to bounce on the yoga balls.
True.
This is another level remake. I took Expert Deathmatch, added some more items like bow and napalm, and I put Tail Thing in it. Back in PR2, my biggest level was a hotel level. People would message me if they wanted a room, and I would decorate it with whatever they wanted. Like I said, it was deleted years ago, but I did a remake back in 2020. This is a reimagining of my old hotel, but as a race in PR3. And this one actually made it into the single-player campaign. We did it! We finally found a decent level. You can explore different rooms, have a dance party on the dance party floor, travel to the diamond depths from Comic Cat. You can even play classic game Bug Dive.
I like the idea that like everything you covered in a video, Tad, becomes like a Tad reference.
Everyone just...
Like,
Oh
oh
my
yeah,
God.
Fruity Pebbles, what a
Look-
Tad reference.
Yeah.
Stares at my hands. Oh god, am I a dad reference?
Oh, no, you guys are in the
Notice his
video.
ears in the mirror.
You've become dad, I guess, references. I'm
Oh
so
no!
sorry. Okay, your
How
head...
do I get past?
Your head has to go through the block. You have to jump from further back.
So stop jumping under the block.
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything.
I'm-
Jump through
won't-
jump through like your head's not there.
Hold on. Try pretending your head like isn't there and just jump
What
through
the
the
fuck
block.
does that mean?
Pretend you're just a
I
body.
am.
You can fit through if you don't have a head.
Platform Racing 3, Platform Racing 3, Platform Racing 3 with a baseball bat.
Don't say
awesome.
Platform Racing 3 in the mirror 3 times or Jigman will appear in your house.
You say,
You were
hello
funny,
guys,
Jig.
it's Motley Monday.
Happy Motley Monday.
Green reality. There's green comic cats. There's aliens. That's about all that went into my creative process for this one.
Giant frogs is either like I either do really well or really horrible because you just like spam across the map on it. And
Yeah.
you have to either be in like the top right or left or the bottom right or left. You cannot be anywhere in the middle.
Yes, this level's...
It just depends on where people migrate to, because sometimes everyone tries to take the top like right now, but like I'm sure that's your cue to move down.
Ryan, what do you think of these frogs?
I like frogs.
Now, I've made plenty more levels since we recorded this, but these are still pretty recent, so I'm gonna save talking about them for now. Every January, I'm gonna do this for all the levels I made in the past year, until this game eventually dies. If it for some reason dies before next January, I'm so sorry I never talked about my happy 2013 level that I made this year.